Going no contact, unprepared, without knowing exactly what to expect, can and probably will cause you to fail. See, my friend, this shit is hard, and you already know that. And nothing that you went through in your life up until this point prepared you for this. Nothing. It's it's the hardest emotional struggle one can ever endure. Not talking to someone you used to love, just cut them out with the hope that it will work and they will come back. There is a lot of stuff going on inside you. Therefore, I created a timeline for you to understand why you feel the way you feel, how you will feel later. Because you see, I've been there, I've done that, and many people have. And I coach people also to understand how to do it and to do this right. Because sometimes your mind play tricks on you. You say it's been too long, I don't know. So in this video, you will understand exactly where you are and where you will be as well. So just rest assured that you're going to be okay. Stick to the no contact. I'm going to say it at the beginning. Stick to the no contact. Don't break it. Watch more of my videos about no contact. Also, why you should never break no contact. And yeah, so I'm Coach Paz Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. Let's begin with day 1 to 7. Day 1 to 7, you will feel initial shock and withdrawal. Emotional intensity. The first week is often the hardest. You may feel strong urge to contact your ex, experience intense emotions such as sadness, anger, and confusion, and struggle with the abrupt change. Everything happens so fast, especially when you're just breaking up. Wow. The breakup happened fast, but everything after happened so slowly. The days are long. Everything it's just, you're like a zombie. And especially when you go no contact, you feel it even more because you need to find a place for all the emotions you used to give to your ex. Now you need to give it to yourself in some kind of way. There is not an outlet. It's a lot. So give yourself some grace, especially at the beginning, 1 to 7 days. Physical symptoms you might experience physical symptoms like insomnia, loss of appetite, or difficulty concentrating. This is completely normal. Also, digestive issues, completely normal. So don't beat yourself up and don't try to force your healing. Some things will just take a little bit of time, and the physical symptoms that you feel, it's kind of like withdrawal symptoms right now. You used to be hooked on your ex, and now when they're gone, you need a fix. You need them, but you can't have them, and it's really, really hard. So hang on tight. It's gonna be okay, and understand that at the beginning you will not have this appetite, and you don't have the will to do anything. And that is okay. That is expected at the earliest stages. Professional support system. Get mental health professional to support you during this time of this shock. This initial shock, this is where a lot of people talk to me and I just calm them down, walk them through the process. We build a game plan. If you want to get your ex back, we can definitely do that. And I want a quick disclaimer. I will help you get your ex back if this is what you want, under one condition, that your ex and you were not with no one else in between this no contact. No contact is for you to reflect, is for you to get you back, not just a strategy to get your ex back. So don't play a game here. I want you to be honest. And if your ex was with someone else, I will help you heal. If you were with someone else, I will help you heal too. But to get them back, it needs to be clean. It's got to be clean, because the no contact rule works most beautifully when you take the time, reflect, and then come back. Then the relationship can even be better. It happens, and it happens a lot. So this is something that I really wanted to emphasize. Moving on to week 2 to 3. This is where you feel adjustment and cravings. Adjustment phase. Your emotions might still be raw, but you start to adjust to the absence of your ex. The initial shock begins to wear off. It just begins to wear off, and that's good. Then you will feel cravings and urges. the urge to contact your ex can still be strong. So give yourself grace here. Don't break no contact. Don't stalk them. Don't do any such thing that weakens you at this point. But it's important to stay committed to the no contact rule. Focus on distractions. Engage in activities that keeps you busy and distracted from thoughts of your ex. I cannot stress this enough how important it is for you to start engaging in things that you're doing things for you and not to you. For example, I don't even want to hear that you use any kind of substances, drugs, alcohol, anything to numb you and distract you. This is not the type of distractions that we're talking about here. Healthy distractions such as working out. You can journal. I wrote a book while I was in my no contact. Do this. Work on yourself more. Learn, study, get mentorship, grow as an individual. This time is for you. And your ex probably told you why they wanted to break up with you. Get the reason that it happened and work to improve it. The more you work on yourself, the better you get. And this is exactly the time that you need to do this. Because if you don't work on yourself and your ex come back and they see that you didn't change and you're the same, they left this person once, the old you. And if you stay the same, they will leave you again. And trust me, you guys, the second breakup is hard. It's far worse than the first one. Far worse. So make sure that you work on yourself. And more often than not, I see that when people work on themselves and their ex come back, they're like, I don't know if I want them back, Paz. I'm not sure. And I said, yeah, of course you're not sure. You've grown. Look at you. And they're like, I'm not really attracted to this kind of person anymore. It's like, all right. And it's beautiful. It is beautiful. So gift yourself this time and work on yourself. Week 4 to 6. Reflection and self-discovery. You will feel increased clarity. You start gaining more clarity about your relationship and the breakup. Reflection on what went wrong and what you need to do moving forward becomes more frequent. Personal growth. This period, like I said, is crucial for self-discovery and personal growth. You might rediscover old habits or find new interests. Emotional stabilization. Your emotions start to stabilize and you feel less overwhelmed by the breakup. 4 to 6 weeks. That's the time to start feeling a little bit more emotionally balanced. If you still don't feel emotionally balanced, that's okay. Sometimes it really depends. This is why I'm saying every person is unique and no two people are the same. So what takes you 4 weeks to the average person 4 to 6 weeks, maybe taking you 3 weeks or 4 months. It can happen. So give yourself grace. Don't think that it's been 7 weeks and I don't feel such an emotional relief. No, that's okay. You will need to be concerned if you are still having strong feelings and you really still miss your ex and this. After, I would say, about 7 to 8 months, more than a year, definitely seek professional help. Definitely, because it means that you're not doing the work. Maybe you don't know what you need to do, or maybe you just don't have the emotional capacity to do it alone. Something is wrong. If it's been over a year, my friend, talk to me or seek other professional help, because this is not good. More than a year, it's not good. Months 2 to 3, healing and empowerment. Emotional healing. You begin to heal emotionally. The intensity of your feeling decreases and you start feeling more positive about your future. Improve self-esteem. Your self-esteem and confidence begin to rebuild as you focus on yourself and your own needs. But this is important. You've got to focus on yourself and your own needs in order for you to feel improved self-esteem. If you don't do the work and you don't understand where you went wrong and what you could have done better, and you actually educate yourself about attachment styles, about how to handle relationships, how to become more of a man, or for a female, how to become more feminine, how to receive more for a man, how to be more of a leader. There is a lot of intricacies. So if you do the work and you use this breakup pain to grow, you will feel improved self-esteem. But if you don't do any work, you cannot expect anything. You cannot expect, if you don't put the work, if you don't plant the seeds, you cannot expect the harvest. What kind of seeds are you planting right now? Empowerment. You feel more in control of your emotions and your life, leading to a sense of empowerment. Definitely. But this is the work. This is the work. Month 3 to 6. Beginnings and reflection. New opportunities. You might start feeling ready to explore new relationships or new opportunities in your personal or professional life. And I want you guys to understand that never get into a rebound relationship, because it's not healthy. Rebound relationships never work. You can see on my channel, I have a lot of videos on this. It's never works. And if they work, they turn toxic. So it's not working at the end. Take the time between 3 to 6 months. It's healthy time to start dating again after self-reflection and a lot of work on yourself. But before that, no. Don't. Because you did not get enough time to heal and to grieve. Grief process, it's the 3 to 6 months you were healed enough to start seeing other people, or start even just exploring. Before that, you're not. So don't try to get under someone else just to get over your ex. You're also going to be feeling continued reflection. You continue to reflect on the past relationship with more objective and less emotional turmoil. Potential contact. If your ex reaches out during this period, you will be in a much better position to evaluate their intentions and your own readiness. So take the time. By the way, your ex might reach out to you even before. And when they reach out, there's many things that you can do, many things you cannot do. If your ex reaches out, I will always tell you the same thing. Answer. Don't get butthurt and play games. I'm not gonna answer because they hurt me. If your ex reaches out and you want to reconcile, why would you play this game of silence with them and just don't do this, because it shows them exactly where you are emotionally. When they contact you, they will do the indirect direct approach, when they will just ask you something about your dog, your dad, your car, like whatever, something stupid and something that really is low risk, that if you are not replying to them, they will still be okay, because they cannot say to you, hey, Paz, I missed you so much, please take me back. It's not happening. It happened once out of 100. It's very, very rare that they will be so honest and vulnerable. Remember, they broke up with you. Now, if they want to come back, they don't know if you want them back, because when you guys broke up, probably there was words exchange, and I don't know how you took it. Again, this is why I'm telling you guys, if you need my help to understand your situation, evaluate and see what are the chances of coming back, what's the game plan, how to do that, this is where you book a call with me in the link in the description below, or get one of my courses that can help you cultivate much more stronger self-esteem and understanding about all the things that we are just talking about here right now. So when they will reach out to you, reply, say, hey, just be cool. And you will be able to be cool only if you do the work. If you don't work on yourself and you don't draw any conclusions, you might play it cool, but deep inside you're still anxious. And when you guys meet, you will find a way just to fuck it up again. This is just how it is. You see how important it is, the work? This is so important. 6 months and beyond. Moving on. It's closure and moving on. Closure, you achieve sense of closure, whether that means reconciliation, reconciling with your ex, or moving on completely. Something about closure that I wanted to tell you, that closure, it's not something that you get from your ex. Closure is something you give to yourself. It's not an easy thing to do, but the closure, it's happening when you decide that you no longer want your ex. Because when your ex broke up with you, you experienced the breakup twice. Once they broke up with you, And the second time is when you decide that you no longer want them back. Then the real healing, the real closure just takes place, and you say to yourself, all right, I'm done. I don't want them back. And it happens when you work on yourself and you grow and you rise above the situation. Because once you are in an emotional state, in a low emotional state, you don't see possibilities. All you see is shit. And I can understand that. And I want you to understand it too, and give yourself grace. But even with the grace that you're giving yourself, still continue healing and continue growing. New chapter. You're ready to start new chapter in your life, equipped with the lessons learned from the past relationships, sustained well-being. Your emotional well-being is more stable and you feel more positive and hopeful about the future. So that will be 6 months, let's say 6 months to 1 year. Okay? That's the thing. After that, like I already said, if it's more than a year, you gotta seek professional help. I want to give you some general tips for each stage. Okay? The first one will be stay committed. Remember why. You gotta remember why you decided to go no contact. And this is something that's really important because shit will get hard. And when you have a goal, like we're going to talk about, set no contact goal, what to do to achieve it, what you want to achieve by following the no contact rule. Knowing that will keep you motivated and focused on the future. Set a no contact rule, no contact goal. I want to grow, work on my attachment style. That's the goal. All of a sudden you have something to work towards. Will motivate you to do more of the work. And this is how you will grow and you will hit your goal. For me, in one of my breakups, I said, my goal is to get rid of the anxious attachment style. My anxiousness, I had to. And every time that I wanted to break no contact, I said, I have a goal. This anxiousness fucked me so much during my life. I cannot take this anymore. That is my goal. That was one of mine. What is your, by the way, let me know in the comments below. What will be your no contact goal? Share it to inspire others and see. You will see many people. What are the goals? For me, it was to get rid of my anxiousness. What is it for you? Let me know. Professional support system. Don't hesitate to seek support from mental health professionals such as myself. Self-care, prioritize self-care, exercise, eating right, workout, and mindfulness practices. Also, no stalking. I see it all the time. You go no contact, but you stalk your ex. You keep their energy alive. Kill it. Part of the work is not stalking. It's not no contact at all. It's not just no contact. Don't call them. It's not contact emotionally, no contact energetically, intellectually, across the board. So you are completely removing yourself from their orbit. You just work on you. Every time you're going to contact your ex indirectly through watching their stories under a fake account or something like this, man, they know. Fucking weirdo, they know. And I'm gonna just come out and say it to you. If you're doing it, you're fucking weird. But I can't blame you because I've done it too. This is how I know. It takes one to know one. And I know how unhealthy it was and how miserable I was every time I did it. And the reason that I'm talking to you like this and I'm telling you this, because every time I stalked her, then I looked at myself and I said, you fucking loser. Stop it. It's not good for you. It's not kind for you. It's not loving towards you. Why you do this for yourself? I just didn't know better. But now you know from my experience. So don't be that person. This timeline is just guidelines and can vary depending on the individual circumstances. Some people might heal faster while others may need more time. The key is to be patient with yourself, with yourself, and prioritize your well-being through this process. Like I already said, if you need help to do the work and to prioritize yourself, the link in the description below to book a call with me or get one of the courses that I'm offering. I want you guys to be well. I want you guys to heal correctly. Because now that you are going to heal correctly, your next relationship, or if you're going back with your ex, it will be a beautiful, healthy relationship. But you gotta heal, because once you're healed, you will not take an unhealed person as well. Probably when you got into this relationship, you both were a little bit wounded. Not a lot of work has been done on both sides. Now you have the time. And I hope that now you have more understanding as to why it's really important. Because if you don't work on yourself, probably your next relationship will be the same and it will end the same. The fact that you're watching this video right here, right now, means that all of your relationships 100% failed. And the commonality was that you were there. What do you need to do to get better? What do you need to do to make sure that you get into a relationship that actually works this time? I love you guys so much. And I'm speaking, when I talk to this camera, I'm just speaking to myself, and literally just speaking to myself, because I said it to myself so many times. All of your relationships just ended. What you need to be in order for this not to happen. Thank you so much for watching. Do all this algorithm stuff to help me help more people. And I will see you again in the next video. Thank you.